So I was reading the Columbus paper Sunday night, the weekend edition, and I read that the Christmas dinner meal, the community Christmas dinner, had been canceled, and it made me quite sad. So I felt God. I had a friend say to me about a year ago that he and his wife, their New Year's resolution was to follow the Holy Spirit, and I thought that was a great New Year's resolution for me as well. And that has led me to a restaurant this year. That has led me to a great Thanksgiving. And one Sunday when I read that, I just felt that in my heart that God was telling me, Regina, if you can feed 700, you can feed 300, and you can do that in 10 days. And so I sent my pastor a text. Hey, what do you think about this idea? He's like, I love it. And I contacted. Normally at Thanksgiving we have ham and turkey, but this year because it was drive-through and delivery only, we only did turkey. So I made a phone call on Monday to the people that anonymously donate the ham for us and said, hey, would you do this for Christmas? I'm feeling this in my heart, you know? And I explained what I had going on. And she and her husband said, yes, of course we'll do that. How much do you need? And I said, well, it's only 300 people, so it's just 150 pounds. Of course we can do that, Regina. Federated has been hosting Christmas dinner for 47 years, and this is the first time they've had to cancel. And Chris Dixon has done it all 47 years. He and Reverend Lee Hicks started it 47 years ago, and shortly thereafter, Charles joined them. And I spoke to both of them this morning and said, hey, listen, I'm not trying to step on your toes, and you can have this back for next year. But we have the resources to do it, and we had the practice with Thanksgiving to do the drive-through. And so I said, it's all yours next year, guys. I'm Mrs. Thanksgiving. You guys are Mr. Christmas. And this year at Thanksgiving, I was nervous going into the meal because we didn't have eat-in. And I wondered what the at-will donations were going to be. Well, it was more than ever since I've been running it. And that's the money. They're going to donate the ham, and I'm going to use that money from the Thanksgiving meal surplus to cover the rest of the Christmas costs.
Okay. So it sounds like from our conversation, really the only thing left that you need is volunteers. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay.
We need good weather so people can come out and enjoy the meal.
Yes.
we're going to do all the cooking on Christmas Day. I'm going to get to the church at 6 in the morning to start the scalloped potatoes, and I want at least one, maybe two volunteers to help with that. That would be awesome. And then at about 9 o'clock, if other people can show up, to start getting the desserts and the dinner rolls packaged up and ready to go. If they could get and then we'll start dishing up the food and setting up the assembly lines and get the doors ready, and we'll have to set up the drive-through lane around the church and just all that kind of stuff so that at 11 o'clock we're ready. So we need a crew for outside to direct traffic. I looked ahead. It's supposed to be pretty nice that day. It's not going to be 75, but hey, it's December.
Yeah, praying for good weather.
Yep. And so we're going to need help cooking, help serving, and help going out to the doors and help directing traffic. And then we'll need a little bit of a cleanup crew as well.
Yes. Yeah.
It won't be much because it is just drive-through only, and it's going to be in roasters and to-go containers. But we will need a little bit of cleanup and to reset the church. The menu's going to be ham, scalloped potatoes, green beans, dinner roll, and dessert. And we're going to start the drive-through. We're going to open up that at 11. And once we're only going to have 300 meals. So once we get through the 300 meals, we'll shut the doors. But at least if we can help 300 people have a Christmas meal. I kindly ask that when you come through in your car and we ask you how many meals do you need, please just get the number of meals that your family needs. The other important part, Molly, is 1C is hosting it. 1C has made the commitment to make this meal happen, but we are serving it and cooking it at St. Luke's Church.
Yes.
So I want to make sure people know that too, not to go to 1C. We're not taking any reservations. We're not, but yeah, come to St. Luke's on Christmas Day at 11 o'clock, and we'll have 300 meals ready and available. And yeah, we ask for prayers for volunteers. We ask for prayers for great weather and the safety of our guests as they're coming and getting their food.